Well, some thoughts for today. I broke my glasses. They're kind of crazy on my face. It was kind of a crazy day out there. Some thoughts for today. I went out sailing today, even though it said there wasn't going to be much wind. There was quite a bit of wind in the marina back in the back. So we're in a protected little cove. So I knew if I went out in the main lake, then there would be plenty of wind. So we went ahead and we went out, and we had a lot of fun. Really good wind for a while, and then it would die, and then it would pick up, and then it would die. There was one point that I had the boat heeled over at about 35 degrees. We were kind of standing on the high side to, to keep it, to keep the ballast. So I got just under the hull speed. My hull speed on an O-Day 23 is 5.92 knots, and I got up to 5.6 knots, 5.7, something like that. But the strangest thing happened today, and it wore me out. But what I did was I was coming back across the channel. I was coming back all the way back across the lake because we were on the other side of the lake. So I was coming back across the channel to start heading home, and we were cooking. It was good wind. We were doing really well. That's when we had the boat heeled all the way over, and we were having fun and everything, and we were getting a little close to the other side. We were getting a little close to the other shore, and it's a rocky shore. So I was like, okay, it's time to tack. Let's tack and go back across the channel. I don't want to get too close to those rocks. So I tacked. And when I tacked, the wind was really quite strong. It was gusty at that point in time. So when I tacked, I turned the boat. I tacked the jib. The jib filled with wind as I was turning around. As I was turning through the wind was pushing me one way, started pushing my hull, and the current was pushing me another. So I just kind of got stuck right there. It started pushing me back, and then I'm in irons again, and so I had to go all the way around. Well, then I couldn't. I tacked back to the other side, and at that point the wind was pushing my bow back the other way. And then the current was pushing me. I think I got caught in a swirl. That's the only way to explain it, because no matter how I tried to get out of it, I would catch the wind, and then the current would pull me back. So I think I got caught in a swirl in the main channel. It was on the side of the main channel. But I ended up turning circles, probably 3 or 4 circles, before I got frustrated, and I just decided to turn on the motor. So I turned on the motor and got myself out of that swirl, and then we were sailing again. It didn't take me long, but I got caught in a swirl, and I couldn't control it, even though I had good wind. So that was a little weird. Not scary, but just weird. I mean, we were a little close to the rocks, but it wasn't that, it wasn't that bad. But it was just weird. I was frustrated because I couldn't make the boat do what I was trying to make the boat do. So, anyway, I look like crap because I was up there fighting with the sails and whatever. I'm thoroughly pooped, worn out, and had a good day of sailing. And when we came back in, I just had to sit for a few minutes because I was wore out. And then a couple more sailors came back in, and they were like, "Ooh, we waited like 30 minutes too long to come back in. There's a big storm coming in." I was like, "Yeah, we had good wind, that's why." And I guess it scared him a little bit, but he was fighting his boat too to get back in safely. So, but it was fun. It was a good day. We went about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles, nautical miles, and then we went way upriver, and then we came back down. But like I said, The only thing was that I got caught in that swirl, and that threw me off. It really threw me off, and it frustrated me. So I guess I need to study up a little bit. And I was going to beach the bow and jump in and do a little swimming because it was hot as heck out there in the 90s. And I was going to scrub the bottom of my hull with the snorkel, and then scrub the bottom of my hull, and then look at my centerboard because I've never seen it. So, but I changed my mind on that too because I had my daughter with me. I'll probably do that on a day that I'm by myself. Yeah, most likely. I'll probably do that on a day that I'm by myself, and I'll just drop an anchor or beach it on the sand. And that way I can back it off the sand myself. So, yeah. Anyway, that was the story of today. Kind of a crazy day, but we had fun. It was fun at one point, well, at several points, but there was coming back down river, back towards my marina. We had really good wind, and we were cooking. It was heeled all the way over, and just having a good time, you know. Water splashed over the bow a couple of times. I had the rail in the water quite a bit, and it was just fun. It was just a lot of fun. So it was a good day. But that swirl thing, if you know anything about them swirls, how to get out of them, put something in the comments below. Let me know, because that was weird, and if it were bigger water, it would have been scary. It wasn't big water though, you know, it's just a big lake. But a good current because of the dam, you know, and the river. But if you know how to get out of a swirl without having to turn the motor on, put it in the comments below. Let me know, because I had no idea how to get out of it other than to just turn on my motor. I tried, and all I did was spin. So, and then I turned and spun the other way. I don't know. It was weird. So, yeah, if you know how, let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate it. And other than that, though, it was a good day. Good day of sailing. We had fun.